yo, welcome back to Directing to SUCHWITA, episode number 5 with Tablo.
Yes.
I'm excited about this because we talked about this on our live stream. I think it was our live stream, or was it a Patreon video or something, whatever the case was. We talked about it. I was actually looking forward to this because I feel like this is another influence of, like, you know, Yoongi, like, you know what I'm saying, like, when he grew up, like, he probably watched, well, we know he listened to Epik.5 and stuff like that, which is Tablo is from Epik.5. And yeah, I'm just excited to see like the things that he wants to ask him. Like, you know what I mean? Even though I'm sure they've met before, especially with like Namjoon, he was on Namjoon's album, and that was a big.
They're always sharing their music.
And Namjoon's collabs were like so like collective. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he knew what he wanted on those collabs. You know what I'm saying? When you already know, you've seen like all the interviews and things that he did like, for explaining and stuff like that. But like every single collab was like perfectly what he wanted.
Perfectly matched.
Yeah, and Tablo was part of that. So I mean, I'm sure that Yoongi and Tablo have talked before. Maybe not. I'm just assuming. I don't know. But I'm excited to see like what he's gonna ask him, what he's gonna talk about, and stuff like that. Yeah. I think it's gonna be a really, really intelligent conversation. I think.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to this one a lot, just because I feel like I don't know enough about Tablo. Like, I feel like I'm always looking at the recommendations on like more so June's like Instagram, like up in the stories and stuff like that, or like tweets that I see the both of them and stuff, but I don't know a lot of his personality. So that's kind of like videos like this will show me like more insights to like the personality of someone. So I'll be able to know like more background information, especially like taking from each interview that I feel like Yoongi has done so far. I feel like he has always taken from them.
Yeah.
And I feel like that each personality is just like really amazing, and I'm ready to dive in.
Yeah, I don't know much. I don't know too. I feel like I know a few songs from they're probably on my Spotify playlist too of Epik.5, but like very few. Maybe like I would say like 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like extensive.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
But
listening.
I feel like his questions, that's kind of my thought process that I was going to go in there, was his questions are so good. Like, he always has like a little extra information that we don't know personally. Like in the last episode, just about ice cream and this you know, like stuff like that. So
he was like, how'd you know that? Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
so that's what I'm excited about here, is the information we don't have.
Yeah. But yeah, we're about to dive into this right now. Thank you all so much for being here. Enjoy this awesome moments. We appreciate all of you. Special shout out to our Daybach Armband.
Shout out to Maggie, Zoe, Yulu, Dylan, Al, Jackie, Stone Age, Mbat, Janine, Margaret, Maya, Yvonne, and Amanda. Thank you so much to you guys, all of our other patrons as well, and anybody who just clicks in here. Feel free to check out our Patreon too, because we do upload daily, every like multiple times a day. We did just do the J-Hope documentary. We watched part 1 of Glory. We're going to be going right into part 2. Too.
We
are all caught up with all the Weverse lives.
All the Weverse lives. We've seen every single one that's been released fully, but also we saw the Yoongi where he like was super shocked when he when they released about his tour.
Yeah.
Like that was like genuine like excitement. Like, he was so excited. He's like, ah!
I'm excited.
Yeah. And hopefully we can get a ticket,
a code.
We're all ready, set, ready to go. It's just cross your fingers and hope you get that code. You know what I'm saying? We did everything we were supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. Better dive into it right now. Thank you all so much for being enjoying this awesome months. We appreciate all of you.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's dive in. Let's get. Sorry guys. Sorry. Like spit everywhere. Just like. Okay, there you go.
다시 돌아오십시다. 오늘은 또 누가 방문할지 굉장히 떨립니다. 오늘의 예약자 명단. 이름 타블로. 직업 에픽하이의 감성 리더. 기억나니? 우리가 함께 갔던 그 위스키바. 도토리 파리? 아니, 그 추억 파리 하러 예약했습니다. 형님!
슈가.
형님, 잘 지냈어요?
잘 지냈어?
저야 뭐 항상 잘 지냈죠.
Well, I like his like
Yeah.
demeanor. I don't know, right? He looks dope as shit.
저의
Who's the other members of
이제 정말 친한 이제 형님이 된 타블로 형님 와주셔서 너무 감사합니다.
Really good friend.
초대해 주셔서 감사하고요.
네.
슈가 씨 시작하기 전에 이거 좀 사인해 주시면.
아이고 그러면서
이게 슈가야.
Oh my god! Where's
He's
that?
like, I
don't
collect these.
I've never seen those. I know what they are for anime, but I've never seen
아니 뜯지 않아요.
BTS.
상자에다가
상자에다가요?
He's
영원히
like,
뜯지
don't
않아요.
open it. I want to keep it.
Yeah, he's just like us with Funko Pops. He's like, don't you open that. Dude, where? I gotta go get one of these.
자 나는 필요한 거 얻었으니까
들어가시는 거예요?
갈게.
Leaving now.
아니 형 제가
That's so funny.
추석에 형 찾아뵈었었죠?
그치.
그때 제가 듣기로 형 술 안 드신다고 했었는데
술을 끊었다기보단 그냥 어느 날 오늘은 안 마셔야겠다, 이번 주는 좀 안 마셔야겠다 하다가 어느 날 보니까 1년이 지나갔더라고. 그래서 지금 내가 한 1년에 2번 마시나 그러는데 얼마 전에 그 1년에 한 번을 RM이랑
아 맞아 그 앨범 피처링 때문에
만나서 이제 식사하면서 와인을 마셨는데 너무 오랜만에 마셔서 그런지 진짜 2잔 이후부터 기억이 안 나.
형 옛날 술 잘 드셨었는데
너랑
그러니까요 엄청 많이 마셨잖아요 옛날에는
그때 그 아이리시 슬래머
네 그때 죽을 뻔했죠 그때 저희 한남동가에서 먹었을 때가 그러니까 저희가 원래 잔으로 그냥 한두 잔만 먹고 가시죠 형님 이랬는데 이제 잔에 그 수가 병보다 넘어가던 거죠 이러실 건 그냥
Oh,
병을
no.
시키지 이랬었지 그때 약간 그 추억을 다시 한번 생각하면서 오늘 술 어떤 거 준비해 오셨어요?
제가 준비해온 술은
네.
그때의 기억을
Oh.
공포의 조합.
Terrifying combination. Irish
Oh
slammer.
my
white
goodness, to
raw.
bring him back.
Oh my. Yo.
And Bailey's. Oh.
What's that? That sounds nice.
자식
No, that's like, that's what it's called.
What was that they dropped
The
there?
shot glass in there. What are those things
Jaeger
called?
bombs?
Yes, that's what I'm
우리도
thinking
이
of.
방송을 시청자분들과 함께
Oh,
보면서
okay. In a jar. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it is like a Jaeger bomb.
이거
basically.
어떻게 넣자마자
Okay,
원샷인 거
okay.
아시죠?
I'm not a drinker. Like, the way I'm like,
No, I know the
what's the
Jaeger
thing
bomb.
called? Go, go, go.
Yes. It's okay. Okay. I got you.
와, 와 갑자기 6년 전
그때가 생각이 나네요
타임머신 타듯 돌아가네.
그러니까요
이렇게 바로 오는 술이었나?
하고요 이거
Kick it so
아,
quickly.
좀
근데 이거를 그래서 저희가 방송할 때 우리 멤버들이랑 유럽 가가지고 촬영하는 게 있었는데 그때 정국이랑 빠 가가지고 우정은 아일리시 슬래머 이러면서 막 마셔 2잔 먹고 내가 바로 숙소로 갔거든요.
Oh yeah! Oh my god! I do remember this now.
Yes. And look, you're so proud. You're so proud.
기분 좋다.
I didn't know that's what it
I
was
do.
called.
I forgot.
Like,
I completely forgot.
link.
아무튼
Oh my
축하할
God.
일이 생겨가지고
I totally
일단 데뷔
forgot about that.
20주년이시잖아요.
I remember the moment, but I forgot.
왜 갑자기?
20주년. 이 20주년
20 years.
이게 표현 자체가 좀 매우 부담스러운.
왜요?
그러니까 믿어지지가 않는 거야.
야,
그러니까 아직도 20살 딱 됐을 때부터 지금까지 별다른 변화가 안 느껴지거든. 그냥 계속 내가 하고 싶었던 일을 계속 하고 있는 것뿐인데 그때 내가 20살 되면서 이제 음악해야겠다 막 결심했을 때 살았던 만큼을 음악을 했다는 생각을 하니까 너무 충격이고 일단. 그래서 우리끼리는 20주년이라는 얘기를 최대한 자제하자. 왜냐면은 너무 어르신 같다.
그런 느낌 아닌데.
He doesn't
팬들의
look
마음으로
old
좀.
at
뭐 저도
all.
이제
I don't know.
하이스쿨이었고 에픽하이 그 팬클럽 이름이 하이스쿨이었어요. 고백하자면
That's a
진짜
really,
진심으로
like,
활동을 했던
dedicated.
정말 찐 하이스쿨이었습니다. 진짜 이렇게
That's
그때
awesome.
당시만 해도 이제 지방에 그러니까 전 대구에 살았으니까 지방에 티켓을 은행에서 이렇게 뭐 줬던 걸 기억해요.
The bank?
왜 웃어요?
아니 왜냐면 우리 팬들이 항상 얘기하는 게 하이스쿨 중에서 정말 지나치게 말도 안 될 정도로 성공한 케이스가 너랑 RM은 너무 성공한 거 아닌가 이렇게.
그래서 팬의 입장에서는 20주년이 됐다라는 걸 딱 상기시켜 보니까 그럼 형의 음악을 처음 들었을 때가 거진 17년 뭐 전이니까 그때 당시로 내가 좋아했던 뮤지션들이 아직까지 음악을 하고 있나?라고 생각을 해보면 많지 않아요, 진짜.
많지 않지.
많지 않아요. 그래서 저는 20주년 굉장히 의미를 해야 돼 하이스쿨로서. 미국을 해야 되지 않나. 저는 오히려 되게 당당하게 이야기하는 게 더 좋을 것 같다라는 생각이 들어요, 저는.
그렇게 얘기를 해주니까 우리의 자랑스러운 진짜 너무나도 성공한 우리 하이스쿨 그렇게 얘기를 들으니까 이제 20주년의 시작은 좀 가볍게 했는데 진짜 10월이 됐을 때 20주년이 진짜 되는 날에는 뭔가 좀 특별하게 해야겠다는 생각도 또 드네.
찐팬으로서 그렇게 기념을 하는 게 더 좋은 것 같아요. 감사한 것 같아요.
영원한 건 없어 미련 따윈 걷어철래 어차피 세상은 내게 불 꺼진 번악한데 감정의 쓰레기만 넘쳐나 뭘 더 바래 축제는 끝이 났고 떠나갈
에픽하이가 그러면 1집 앨범이 2003년에 나왔다는 거잖아요. 20주년.
2003년.
에픽하이 플라이가 나온 지가 한
2003.
Fly, I heard Fly.
17년 전인 거잖아요, 그죠?
너무 오래됐다. 와.
네, 저는
I think it's one
아직도
of the songs I heard fly.
듣거든요.
그거 얘기하려고 했는데
네.
가끔씩 좀 지치고 힘들고 그럴 때
네.
나한테 문자할 때 있잖아.
네.
형 백야 듣고 있는데 이거 들으니까 뭐 또다시 뭐 이렇게 얘기해 줄 때가 가끔씩
네.
있어. 근데 그거 진짜 고마워.
아 그래요. 아유.
Oh.
사실 활동을 막 예전처럼 방송을 많이 하는 것도 아니고 그런 얘기를 들을 기회가 많지도 않고 아이도 있고 막 이러니까 정신이 없어서 내가 잊혀지고 있을 수도 있다는 사실마저도 잊을 때가 많아.
아,
근데 우리가 그런 문자 보내주고 그러면 그 문자들로 인해서 잊혀졌다가 다시 안 잊혀지는 사람이 되는 느낌이 있기 때문에 진짜 그건 너무 고마워.
아 근데 진짜 진심으로
That's so sweet.
제가
Yeah,
되게
that's
힘들
really sweet.
때마다 그냥 희한하게 그
Sorry,
가끔
guys.
그런 생각이 들어요. 이렇게.
I'm like
아,
sick.
이거 만들면 이제 더 이상 음악 못 만들 수도 있겠다 싶을 정도 되게 스트레스 많이 받을 때 있잖아요. 그때마다 다시 특히 에픽하이 1, 2, 3, 4, 5집까지 그리고 나서 이제 형 이제 솔로 앨범까지 풀랭스로 다시 들어요. 1번부터 쫙. 그런 식으로 계속 듣고 실제로 제가 음악 만들 때 엄청 영향을 많이 받은 뮤지션이거든요, 에픽하이. 저도 음악에서 꿈이나 뭐 희망이나 이런 이야기들을 많이 하는 가장 큰 이유도 사실 에픽하이의 영향을 많이 받은 거죠.
Oh, from the last one.
Bring these lyrics like I've never read them before in my life.
저랑 남준이는 항상 이야기를 하거든요. 우리는 에픽하이가 만든 팀이야 이러면서 막. 근데 그 정도로 정말 많이 의지를 해요. 그리고 항상 에픽하이의 음악은 내가 너무 힘들 때, 내 고민이 많고 모든 걸 안 하고 싶을 때 항상 돌아가서 찾아 듣는 거예요.
근데 지금 너네 음악이 거의 대부분의 사람들한테 그런 역할이야.
Yes.
내가
Yes.
어렸을 때 생각을 해보면 진짜 내가 좋아했던 뮤지션들의 가사랑 그런 노래들이랑 그들이 그린 그 세계관 때문에 좀 용기를 가질 수 있었던 그게 너무 크기 때문에 그 친구들은 또 이제 윤기가 쓴 가사를 보고 아니면 노래를 듣고 나도 저렇게 하고 싶다. 저런 얘기를 해줄 수 있는 사람이 됐으면 좋겠다 하는 사람이 한 명만 있으면
그쵸.
그게 이제 계속 이어지는 거지.
그쵸. 그냥 그럼 뭐 마시면서 이제 음악 이야기를 좀 해볼까 해가지고.
그럼 위스키로 슬래머 이거 진짜 쎄다.
He's like, that was
Slammer's
too
just
fun.
자,
He
그럼
said that
이제
hard.
I swear, like-
이야기를
Like, as like, you know what I mean? Like, these type of drinks, I mean, I'm just gonna say it like as personal like, things. Like, these are like the Slammer, like the Jaeger bombs. What was the other one? Like Irish car bomb or something like that.
Something like
there's
that.
something like that.
I
weird
heard
names. The trash
names.
can. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
these drinks are like literally like I don't want to say like I don't want to be like disrespect somebody who's watching like what I drink that every single night. But like I'm saying
I had the
feel like-
trash can. That's why he brought it up.
yeah, I feel like these drinks are like youthful. Like I don't think like these are drinks for like as you get older. You know what I mean? Like as we get older, we're not like me and you. Say if we went out to eat, we're not being
I
like,
could
yo, give me
not-
3 Jaeger bombs. Let me
I
give me
could not
Irish. You know what I'm saying? Like these are
handle-
just like drinks that are like maybe youthful, like back in
Yeah.
the day, like party times.
That was
you know
like
what I'm saying?
one of my first drinks. I was just
Yeah.
like, you know, I'm new to this. that's what they gave me, and I was like, can we water this down?
Jaeger bombs are like were very like popular here in South Jersey, like Seaside, like and stuff like that. Like it was like
just in general,
it was a big thing
you
down
hear a
here.
lot.
Like there was like a whole thing down here in Jersey, like.
But I never had one.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that like these things were like kind of like youthful stuff. Like as we get older, you know what I'm saying? We have kids. We can't be like going to the freaking, I don't know, Applebee's and be like, let me get 2 Irish Slammers, and I got my 2 daughters here, and you know what I'm saying?
Slamming down the chocolate
and
milk.
like, what are you doing, Dad? And I'm like, hold on. And it's like, hey, you want more mozzarella sticks, baby? Like, you know what I mean? I can't be doing that type of stuff. So I think like this is like the more what they're doing here. I think he just did that for reminiscence times.
Yes.
Yeah, there was like a reminiscence time. Like, the one time they did do it. Like, but yeah, I now they're drinking whiskey because it's probably more suiting.
Because they are men.
Yeah, grown ass men out
앨범
here.
얘기하려고 온 건 아니에요.
아 그러니까요. 처음에는 제가 섭외했을 때 그냥 흔쾌히 그냥
당연하지.
그냥 되게 재밌게 그냥 이렇게 분위기였는데 때마침데 스트로베리. 그래서 지금 스트로베리.
아 진짜?
what an
그래서 이렇게
awesome
딸기 뭐
name.
이렇게
네.
있구나. 그
Strawberry?
우리 앨범이 이제 나올 때
The album.
우리 앨범
The album's named Strawberry.
Yeah.
듣고
Not the
너네가 딸기를
strawberries.
먹고 있는 영상과 사진을 계속 올리는 거야. 뭐 슈가가 딸기를 홍보하고 있었다 이러면서 사진이랑 영상들이 올라오는데 이게 너무 많이 올라오니까 어느 순간부터는 이게 합성인가? 그러니까 어떻게 이렇게 딸기 관련된 짤이 많지?
되게 석진이 형 큰아버지인가 뭐 딸기 농장을 하셔요. 그래가지고 주기적으로 딸기를 보내줘요. 네, 스트로베리 이제 이야기를 좀 해봐야 되는데 앨범 속에 이런 글이 있다고 하더라고요. 그냥 입이
야.
벌어질 정도로 최고다.
Do y'all dip your back in the day? Did you dip your strawberries in sugar? Did anybody do that? I feel like I did it, but then later on I was like, I don't want to do that. Sorry,
My grandma always cut them and did the sugar and then put it
But
in.
they were so sweet already. Like I don't know why I did that as a kid. Like I used to like get a strawberry and just dip that shit in like the freaking sugar bowl and be like roll it around like it's a fucking snowman, and then eat it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why I did that. Looking back, like I'm like.
얼마나 좋은 거예요?
그 음원 사이트에
strawberry
들어가야 되는 거기서 이제 요구하는 그 앨범 소개 그거 많이 해봤을 거 아니야?
네, 많이 봤죠.
이 노래는
말도 안 되는 뭐 이 노래는 뭐 무슨 뭐 베이스 기반으로
재즈와
얼반한 무슨
뉴잭 스윙을 뭐 막 그런 거 있잖아. 근데 그거를 1집, 2집, 3집, 4집 가면 갈수록 막 글이 막 웅장해져.
맞아. 아 그 앨범 속에 항상 그래.
특히 4집은 에세이를 쓰듯이 근데 그러다가 이제 세월이 지나면서 음악이 충분히 얘기를 하고 그 외에 할 얘기가 있나 그러다가 이번에는 진짜 투카시 이거 뭐라고 할까 그래서 그냥 뭐 몰라 그냥 너가 알아서 해 그랬더니 걔가 그냥 입이 떡 벌어질 정도로 좋습니다.
아 나는 에픽하이 이런 게 너무 좋아요. 얼적에 이제 왜 에픽하이를 좋아했나 그 가요계 어떠한 캐릭터보다 정말 독특한 캐릭터긴 하잖아요 에픽하이가. 그래서 난 되게 에픽하이스럽다. 아 그래가지고 이번 타이틀을 한번 들어보도록 하겠습니다. 아 진짜.
That'd be cool because I like his talking
항상 나올
voice.
때마다 설렙니다 저는.
It'd be nice to hear something.
술을 먹게 되겠네.
아유 먹고 들어볼까요?
Cheers. Oh, Waza.
화사 씨.
Amazing artist.
I can never lose.
Oh,
What your haters gon' do? What you
oh,
doobie doobie doo?
okay.
당장 epic.
How the jazzy feel the
Oh wait, is this a new song? Was this a new song that they released?
Yeah.
Or is this older?
No, it's now.
Was is my bias and my mood.
Her voice is really good with it.
Oh, just really knows her vocals.
정말 이런 류의 음악은 독보적으로 에픽하이가 잘하는 것 같아요. 한국어라는 사람은 멜로디를 정말 잘 쓰는
좋아하지. 멜로디를 좋아하지.
멜로 정말
You know what's
잘
crazy
써요.
about I only heard like a little bit about like of his voice, but like what I like about Tablo's vocals is that like almost like he's saying with the melody, like his vocals are so they're so distinctive, it's so strong. Like it's almost like they double it on
It's like
the track, like they
raw, raspy
yeah, like they
voice.
lower like even when he like raps, like his vocals are much louder and it works and it sounds so good. Literally, his voice could be just a cappella and it makes a beat. Like if you listen to it, he like, literally hits so perfectly on his notes within like the beat itself. It sounds so good. Like he literally could be a cappella and it could sound like a hit. Like you know what I mean? Like when you listen to it, like let me see if
이런 류의
This is
음악은
what's here.
독보적으로 에픽하이가 잘하는 것 같아요. 타블로라는 사람은 멜로디를 정말 잘 쓰는
좋아하지. 멜로디를
you know what I'm saying?
좋아하지.
It's like a hit. Like everything his vocals are so strong.
정말 잘 써요. 에픽하이 음악은 쓸쓸함이 있어서 되게 좋은 것 같아요. 이게 마냥 밝지만 않은 것 같아가지고.
사실 이 노래는 밝으려고 애써 노력을 했는데 결국에 이런 부분들에서 어쩔 수 없더라고.
사실 그게 좋은데 진짜.
그냥 그게 내 정성가 봐.
아니 저도 어릴 적에
just
에픽하이
has
음악을
that
들으면서
about
좀
him.
위로를 엄청 많이 받은 것 같아요. 그러다 보니까 저는 이 에픽하이의 쓸쓸함이 난 너무 좀 좋은 아직도.
근데 그게 참 웃긴 게 우리가 처음에 이제 에픽하이 만들고 그 감성적인 부분을 굉장히 표현을 많이 했는데 그것 때문에 진짜
The way
엄청
feels about him,
조롱을
it's the way we
아이
feel about
그쵸.
BTS.
아이고 왜 모르겠어요 형. 저는 하이스쿨이었는데 막
그러니까
힙합은 그러면 안 돼. 뭐 이런 것도.
1집, 2집, 3집, 4집 그런 조롱을 너무 많이 받고
He's
그
bringing
사람들이
up
잘
the
모르는
same.
게 있는데 우리 노래 보네이터스에서 미스라 버스 있잖아요.
네.
미스라 버스에 나오는 모든 부분이 미스라가 댓글로 계속 봤던
아.
것들이야. 그러니까 사람들이
that's
미스라나
sick. But, I mean, like,
에픽하이한테
not
했던
just
얘기들
that, but I like how
그걸
like
그냥 나열한 거거든.
they did that.
아유 참 그치.
That's really creative, bro. Like to be able to like whatever the hate comments they use it in a song. Like that's kind of crazy, right? Like that's what he said,
계속
right?
봤던
Because we received.
것들이야. 그러니까 사람들이 미스라나 에픽하이한테 했던 얘기들이야. 그걸 그냥 나열한 거거든.
Up the
아유,
lyrics.
참
That is so.
그치.
That's like
Yeah,
right in
and
your
he
face.
said
I
they
know,
they just
우리는
connected on
아이돌도
that
아니었고
because he
래퍼도
said
아니고 이거
when
어중간한
they said
데서
about the
엄청
hip hop, it's not what it sounds like. Yeah.
Yup. It's I like that connection.
신청곡 할 때 DNA 나오기
전에 봄날 나올 때쯤 아마 우리가 같이 작업을 했을 거예요.
이제 신청곡 같은 경우 이소라 선배님이 이제 나한테 곡을 부탁해서 내가 이제 곡을 써서 들려드리고 너무 좋아하셔서 사실 처음에 나한테 이제 랩을 해달라고 부탁을 하셨는데 이건 내가 들어가면 이상한 거야.
그런 곡들 있지.
이소라 선배님한테 죄송하지만 제가 추천해드리는 래퍼로 했으면 좋겠다. 슈가가 했으면 좋겠다. 그때 우리가
네,
이렇게 막
몰랐죠. 전혀 몰랐죠.
이런 사이는 아니었잖아.
네, 그죠.
그래가지고
That's cool.
소라 선배님이
Like he said we
이
didn't
친구를 추천하는 이유가 있냐고 그래서 그냥 저는 이 친구가 하는 음악을 들었을 때 이 노래가 필요한 거를 딱 해낼 수 있을 것 같다고 그래서 딱 한 명만 얘기했어. 슈가로 했으면 좋겠다.
오케이.
그런 다음에 윤기가 흔쾌히 하고 싶다고.
난 너무 하고 싶다고. 그렇게 해서 이제 작업을 시작을 했죠.
우리가 이제 좀 일찍 했잖아 처음에.
그렇죠.
녹음을 사실 하고
하고
1년 후에 다시 녹음을 해.
그때 형이랑 웃으면서 이야기했던 게 재녹음하기 전에 첫 녹음했을 때가 16년인가 그랬으니까
Is this-
너무 내가 잘하고 싶어가지고 애쓴 게 너무 티가 나는 거예요 되게 랩할 때.
처음에 되게
네.
좀 세게 했죠.
네 맞아. 잘하고
Didn't he?
싶구나.
Can I pause
랩할
it?
거야.
Didn't he do that before? Like Yoongi's done that before. I think Yoongi explained somewhere. I forget where it was. If it was Yoongi, I'm pretty sure it was Yoongi. Though he's talked about like recording the track a year later because he had different. Is this what he's talking? We had different emotions at that time.
It was June.
It was June. Okay, I remember one of the members did something like that where it was like, I record a whole year later because it
Yeah,
was, like,
he
had
was
different
talking
emotion.
about on the film that
Sorry.
that the emotions were different.
They were
in the
different,
song.
yeah.
that
Because
was
back
June
then, so
that
he
said
kept
it.
the old recording or something like that than the newer
'Cause you
recording
weren't in
because it was a
that.
different state at that state. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Like that's kind of like what he's talking about though in a way. Like he's talking about how he, you know, what I mean, at the time, really hard to tell in the recording.
처음에 되게
네.
좀 세게 했죠.
네 맞아. 잘하고 싶어 나 랩 잘할 거야 라는 게 너무 보이니까 이제 시간이 좀 지나고 나서 좀 과하게
맞아. 그래서 지금의 그 형태로
그쵸.
그걸 작업하면서 그때 느낀 건데 이제 하겠다고 한 유일한 이유가
네.
이소래 선배님 그리고 나 이 두 뮤지션을 많이 듣고 좋아했다. 이거 하나로
그쵸.
이 음악을 해야겠다라고 얘기하는 걸 보고 일단 되게 놀라고 좀 되게 좋았어. 사실 RM이랑 작업했을 때도 RM이 나한테 얘기를 했을 때 내가 그럼 앨범에 다른 사람들은 누가 하냐 이렇게 그냥 궁금해서 물어봤더니 에리카 바두랑 앤더슨 팍이라고 하는 거야.
Legend.
정말 에리카 바두랑 앤더슨 팍이랑 그다음에 나? 그래서 근데 에리카 바두, 앤더슨 팍 뭐 이런 사람들이랑만 앨범을 채울 수도 있을 텐데 그런 식으로 음악을 생각하지 않고 정말 내가 하고 싶었던 거 그리고
Yes, yes.
뚜렷한
We
것
talked about
같아가지고
this, bro.
그런 거는 진짜 좀 멋있는 것 같아. 요즘 멤버마다 뭐 이제 지민이가 태양이랑 하고 이런 작업들이 되게 반가운 것 같아.
근데 그런 것들이 그냥 순수히 멤버들이 음악을 되게 좋아해서 그래요. 그리고 이제서야 내가 하고 싶은 걸
for
하게
music.
되었을 때 나는 내가 이런 음악을 듣고 자랐던 많은 뮤지션들한테 그 리스펙의 느낌으로다가 되게 좋아했던 뮤지션들이랑 협업을 하는 게 저는 훨씬 더 좋더라고요.
I'll be honest, because like what Yoongi's saying too, like about like how
And it's a
wanna
dream
do
come true.
Yeah, what they want to do music with the people that they love do. Like what Tablo's kind of saying too. Like he could have done it with Eric, but like listen, he could have done it with any artist. Like basically,
Yeah.
we talked about this before with Namjoon, and same thing with Jimin probably too. Like they could get any trendy, like not saying it, like nothing bad about other singers, but saying any trendy singer that's hot right now or something like that. That's like hot on the like up in the billboards. I don't know, pick somebody, I don't know who, but like, you know what I'm saying? Just pick somebody that's like at the top of the charts, say like link up. They would definitely link up with a BTS member. What the biggest group in the entire world. Like, you know what I'm saying? You definitely easily get these artists, but like what they're saying, like they like we want to work with, artists that we loved and grew up on and inspired us to do
I
what we
would
do.
love that too. Like personally, like
That's how I
if you
would, too.
had like different people you grew up on, you would prefer that, and it'd be so great that you could sit here and have these memories of listening to them in middle school and
Yeah.
high school
Yeah,
and
it's-
concerts
yeah.
and buying tickets
Yeah.
at the bank and all of that,
Hell
and then
yeah.
have a song with them. Like that's like Yoongi's saying right now, a dream come true. I respect them.
Mm-hmm.
I love them. They have the same feelings I do about music. Why not? And
It's
then
dream
it
come
just
true.
makes like a hit because it's a match.
Because there's chemistry there that you may not have even met the person,
like
but there's chemistry there no
love
matter what.
already.
So like I talked about it on Namjoon. This is gonna be real quickly. I'm talking about one of my favorite artists, Black Bear. You guys may know who Black Bear is, but I've been following him since he was Matt Musto, like before, like long time before he switched over to Black Bear. Like that's how much I'm a big fan of him, right? On top of that, what I'm trying to say is that like he made an album and he said on the album in the interview, I think it was Zach Sang, but it was like basically it was like I made this album. I knew people may not like this album. They may not like the album. It's a full like kind of rock style type of album. It's what I grew up on. I grew up on that pop punk rock type of vibe. He got like singers from like The Used, Bayside, like from Senses Fail, like Buddy and all the singers that he grew up on listening to. And the one singer I
Like
think
more so for himself.
yeah, for himself. He's like, I made this album for me. Like, and if people really love me and they love my music, they will love that this is a dream
Yeah.
come true for me. I grew up on listening to these artists. And on
Exactly.
top of that, he actually, I think it was Buddy from Senses Fail. He said, how do you want me to sing? I'm going to make a track. He's like, no, I already made this song for you because I know you better than you know yourself. Because I've listened to you growing up.
Yeah.
And this is how I want the song to be made because I know that's your version. That's how you sang it back in the day. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. Like, it's really, really cool because some artists, like, some people know more of the artist than they do themselves. Because, like, I grew up every single night listening to every single song.
Yeah.
I know exactly how you're going to sound. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of fun, but, like, I love that when artists can do that. It's not about the money. It's not about the clicks, views, anything. It's about I want to make I want to make a song with this artist because I grew up listening to this artist, and it would be such an accomplishment in my own life and a dream come true to be able to do something like this. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I love how they think like that. It's so cool to me.
그리고 우리랑 같이 했던 새벽에
네, 새벽의 이야기를 진짜 해야 돼. 새벽 이야기에 대한 그 비하인드가 별로 없어요, 우리가 생각보다.
그게
이야기했던 게.
너무 빨리 만들었어 우리가.
그렇죠.
그때 내가 너한테 방탄 노래를 하나 보내서 나 이런 거 써줘.
그게 아마
맞아.
허라는 곡이었어요.
붐백.
네, 맞아요. 그거 비트 제가 만들었어요.
그래서 나 이런 느낌의 비트를
Well, like their connection, dude. They have like a
그랬더니
good
그날
friendship.
밤인가 나한테 보냈어.
스케치 마저 보냈어요.
그런 다음에 내가 받자마자 멜로디랑 뭐 이런 거 해가지고 또 다시 보냈잖아.
맞아요.
그랬더니
Back
또
and forth.
너가
편곡해가지고.
다시 또 보냈잖아. 아 진짜 빠르더라. 나 진짜 깜짝 놀랐어. 그래서 너무 빨리 이루어져가지고
맞아.
심지어
He's
너
good.
시그니처 그것도
네,
까먹었잖아.
맞아.
까먹었잖아. 나 아직도 기억나. 그 이제 믹스 다 하고
네.
마스터링 했는데 뭔가 비는 것 같은데 나도 너도 아마
왜 이렇게 허전하지?
뭐지? 하고 계속 이러고 있다가 투카시 윤기가 뭘 빼먹었는데 그래서 내가 트랙을 빼먹었어? 무슨 악기나 뭐 이런 거? 그런 걸 빼먹은 거야? 그랬더니 아니, 그 앞에 그 시그니처 사운드 있잖아. 슈가? 그거 없어? 없어. 그래서 앞에 안 나와?
쎄.
그래가지고 바로 이제 마스터 다시 했는데 그게 너무 웃겼어. 그때.
그것도 나 마스터 끝났어 이제 뭐 판 찍고 있어 안 돼 이렇게 할 법한데
아니 우리
해주겠다고 해줘가지고
아니 너무 웃긴 게 새벽에를 우리가 투어하면서 거의 항상
You know, it's also
하거든.
funny too. Like mastering, I talked about mastering on like some other video too. Mastering sucks. Like it's the worst. Like when I was
Yeah.
recording on my own, like when I was younger in like in college and everything else like that, mastering just I hated it. I would just be like, F it. It's just for me anyway. I'm just gonna keep it raw because I can't stand the mastering.
Yeah.
It takes you days and days, and you find little pieces, and you have to restart. Like mastering isn't just a thing where it's like you're like, oh, I'm done mastering it. Let me add something into it. It's like no, you're screwed. You're gonna have to redo it all.
Yeah.
And it's funny that they're so cool that they care that much. They have that in there. You gotta redo that all. Like you gotta do it all over again.
Yeah.
Like that shit is so mind blowing. Like no, I forgot something. There's something missing. We have to go back and do it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
그 노래 할 때
dedication.
그 부분을 나도 모르게 내가 해.
And that's
Not even realizing.
that's truly just musical geniuses. And musical geniuses nerding out. Like you know what I mean? It's like I want that. Who cares? I'll redo it all again. That's like genuine love for music.
그 노래 할 때 그 부분을 나도 모르게 내가 해.
슈가 이렇게요?
그러니까 들어갈 때 슈가 나도 내가 해.
어느 순간부터 안 하게 되더라고.
이제 처음에 내가 곡 외부 프로듀싱을 하고 그랬을 때 박진영 형 말고는
그 JYP 말고는 없었던 거.
JYP 말고는 그걸 하는 사람이 없어가지고 안 하다가 JYP 이후로 다 그걸 하기 시작했던
브레이크 사운드 뭐
좀 약간
그리고
그리고
했으면 뭘로 했을 것 같아요?
진짜 고민을 했어 막 블라우 뭐 이런 것도 해보고 막
그거 엄청 고민한다고.
이런 걸 해야 되나 그리고 그때 왜 그런 생각을 했냐면은 너무 많은 경우 내가 만든 노래인데 대부분이 모르는 거야.
아
뭐 내가 누구한테 노래를 줬는데 그게 1위를 하고 있어. 야 그 노래 좋더라 막 이렇게 얘기하고 있는데 아무도
It's
내가 만들었다는 걸 몰라.
So
근데
it's like
만약에
just whisper
앞에
it.
뭐 이랬으면 아 그래서 사람들이 이걸 하는구나 하다가 이제 뭐 지금 이제 너도 이제 그거를 안 하기 시작하잖아.
네.
그게 어느 순간 이제 가면 갈수록 이제 내 음악을 딱 들었을 때 아 이건 타블로가 만들었나?
그쵸. 그 색깔이 확 나오지.
그렇게 돼야겠다라고 생각을 하고 그렇게 되더라고.
The name doesn't need to be on it because he has.
간만에 이런 음악 이야기하니까 참 재밌네요.
너는 근데 진짜 음악 얘기
I
진짜
know.
좋아하는 것 같아.
It's like exciting him.
RM은 정말 음악 얘기 많이 하는 것 같아. 나도 음악 좋아하거든.
Don't you love hearing that?
좋아하는데
Yeah.
Like, don't you love hearing that your favorite artists that you love the most, like Yoongi, Namjoon, even Tablo? You know what I mean? Like, it's so refreshing to hear. All they do is talk about music because you would think in their life
after
is
years
Yeah.
of time.
That's what I'm saying. You would
like
think they
you
wouldn't
might
want to
have
talk about
talked
it.
about it all, or maybe you want to talk about something different. But for them to continue talking
That's
about
what I'm saying.
it,
There's the love and
is-
fire still there.
Yes,
And I love to hear
Yeah.
that because you want to hear that. You want to hear that. Like for us, Army, we already know it's there, but just to hear it again, it's just so nice. You know what I mean? It's so nice to hear that all they do is talk about music. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I love hearing that. Also, what he's saying about the signature thing, I think signatures are really cool. You know, there's a lot of people that do it still. Like when I think of like artists and stuff like that, I think my bias in the 80s is Mingy. Mingy, he's like fix on, and then he like starts rapping. Like I like little signatures like that. Like you know what I mean? I think
so it's on all the songs.
before
that
he
you-
raps, he's always like fix on, and he goes in like you know what I'm saying. I don't know. That's like my favorite one. There's so many more. I won't get into so many, but even in 80s, there's another one. But like I'm just saying, like I just love that. It just makes me. It gets me hyped up, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I like how he's saying like, after all, like they know it's my work, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I don't have to like stamp it, but I do like little stamps like that. You know what I mean? I think they're
I think
cool.
he was also like, I guess like for other people, like if you're writing it for someone else,
Oh,
like
yeah, yeah.
not to say on
Yeah,
someone
true,
else's
true.
song,
Yeah.
to keep it for like how it is. and that people would still know that it was his like afterwards because like he has a distinct color about him, like Yoongi said.
Yeah, and there's like so many other stamps too, like on beats and productions, like in Western, over here in Western in the States, like, you know, like murder on the beat, but it's not nice. You know what I'm saying? There's like certain like things before they get into it. Like the one is so funny. It's like, hey Pierre, are you gonna come out here? I forget. Was that Party Next Door or something like that? I don't know who it is, but there's like all these little stamps before. I like them though. I think they're pretty cool because even like Red One, like you know Red One, like, you know what I mean? You always think like, I don't know, I like them though. I think they're pretty cool because they get you hyped up because you know it's gonna go hard. Like, you know what I mean? It's so cool. Yeah. But I love Tablo, man. Just to hear him talking about music like this.
처음에 왔다가
음악 이야기 하다가
형 저 요즘 좀 슬퍼요로 시작돼서 찾아와. 그래서 만났는데 개인적인 얘기로 잠깐 시작했다가 어느 순간 바로 음악 얘기를 하면서 음악 들려주고 있고 음악에 대한 고민으로 굉장히 빨리 바뀌더라고.
아, 그 음악 때문에 우울하고 슬퍼서
그러니까.
그런 게 대부분이라서 그렇죠. 뭐.
한편으로는 되게 부러워. 왜냐면은 진짜 나랑 투카시랑 마지막으로 음악 얘기한 게 언제지 기억이 안 나. 진짜 마지막으로 투카시랑 음악 얘기한 게 한 12년 전인 것 같아.
와우.
그러니까
심지어 우리 데뷔도 전인데.
애들 학교에서 이런 일이 있었다 뭐
육아 이야기를 하시는 거야.
뭐 그러니까 육아 얘기에서부터 이제 뭐 본인이 느끼고 있는 스트레스 뭐
근데 20년을 했으니까
할 건 다 해. 음악을 할 건 다 하는데
Is he still under
모여서
YG?
음악 얘기를 한 적은 없는 것 같아. 그래가지고
If anybody knows.
약간 음악 얘기만으로도 밤샐 수
Is he, like,
있었던 날들이 좀 그립기도 해.
아, 참 시간이 형님이 20주년, 내가 10주년.
야, 너가 10주년이라는 건 좀 약간 충격이다.
근데 뮤지션들이 사실 10주년, 20주년 이러면 진짜 오래 한 거긴 하죠.
나는 솔직히 말해서 한 3집까지 하고 그만하겠지라고 생각을 진짜 하고 있었어. 심지어 3집 앨범 제목이 소환송인 만큼 마지막이라고 생각을 하고 만들었는데 마지막으로 생각했던 그 앨범이 이렇게 되면서
그럼
이제
대상 받았잖아요.
그게 시작이 되니까
근데 그때 나는 플라이 들으면서 정말 이 꿈을 꿨던 사람. 그리고 실제로 후배 래퍼들이 많이들 이야기하지 않아요? 플라이를 듣고 랩을 시작했다. 이런.
많이 얘기하는 친구들이 있는 반면 그 당시에는 욕하는 친구들이 훨씬 많았어.
그렇죠. 그때 당시에 그랬지.
그러니까 여기 가면 여기라고 욕먹고 여기 가면 여기라고 욕먹고 아까 얘기했지만 사람들은 진짜 이렇게 나누고 사람들한테 이 라벨을 붙이는 걸 너무 좋아해.
맞아요. 너무 극단적으로 흑과 백만 존재하는 것처럼 사람들이 이야기를 하지만 사실 회색인 사람들이 훨씬 더 많다고 나는 생각하거든요. 근데 사람들은 마치 흑과 백이 강한 주장을 하니 이게 많은 사람들의 주장이다라고 착각을 하는 것 같아요.
맞아.
그때 당시로 막 그렇게 욕했던 사람들은 정말 흑과 백의 양극단에 있는 사람일 뿐이고 대부분의 사람들은 그 음악을 들으면서 즐겁게 느끼고 그냥 이 음악 자체로 너무 좋다라고 느끼는 건데.
맞아. 그리고 한쪽을 택하는 게 좀 덜 외롭다는 착각이 있는 것 같아. 너가 말한 이 회색, 이 그레이 에리아는 사실 생각보다 외롭거든. 왜냐면 여기 있는 사람들의 특징은 별로 티내질 않아. 거기 안에 있으면 나만 이런가? 아무도 나처럼 생각 안 하나? 라고 생각하게 되는 것 같은데 사실상 여기 사람이 더 많거든? 그러기 때문에 내가 할 수 있는 거라고는 넌 절대 혼자인 게 아니고
I love the
마.
way he's
이렇게
explaining this
얘기해주고
because it's
싶고.
like spot on.
그렇죠.
Spot on.
그냥 좀 가볍게 이제 좀 이야기를 한번 해볼까요? 사실 이제 하루 아버지 좀 더 어린 친구들은 하루 아버지로 알 수도 있겠다라는 생각이
하루 아빠로 하자. 하루 아빠. 하루 아버지가 뭐야. 아버님 뭐 이러려고 그래.
근데 한 번 그때 형이 이야기했었어요. 아빠가 되니까 너무 좋다라는 이야기를 한 적이 있어요.
좋아.
어때요 아버지의 삶은?
아빠의 삶. 그러니까 사람들이 뭐 하루 아빠 이렇게 얘기하지만 나는 딱히 내가 아빠라는 생각을 해본 적은 없어. 그러니까 그런 생각이 들진 않아. 정말 친구처럼 느껴지거든. 그러니까
맞아요. 가끔씩 이야기하는 거 들어보면 이제 되게 친구처럼 지내는 것처럼 느껴지더라고요.
하루도 그렇게 느끼는 것 같아가지고 지금 여기 와 있어 심지어.
네, 와 있잖아요.
그냥 나랑 같이 행아웃하는 거 좋아하고 둘이 있으면 솔직히 이렇게 아빠 딸 생각이 그렇게 막 들 때가 많진 않다가 이제 누군가가 뭐 아버님 뭐 아니면 학교에서 뭐 학부모 뭐 이런 표현들을 들으면 아 맞다 내가 어른이지 이렇게 생각이 들.
Yo,
It's true.
I'm totally gonna agree. Like this is like so.
Yeah.
I even say sometimes to you about that. Like I don't know. Like I mean I've been a father for a long time now.
Yes.
For 10 years, about to be 11 years. You know what I'm saying? So like, and when he talks about like, I feel like more of a friend. I feel that way. Like with my daughters and stuff like that. It's different. Like it's almost like the friend that I never had when I grew up. Like kind of like really like that, and like be able to do stuff with them is the best feeling. Like being a part of like being a dad is the greatest thing. Is being here like every single night with them and being able to like talk to them. Maybe I talk to them about some jokes or something that I think is funny. They probably don't. You know what I'm saying? But like the thing is that like I get to play like Pokemon Go with them. Your boy's not out here trying to play. I do love Pokemon Go because
It's
of them,
like
you know
you're
what I'm
able to like
but things that I get to do with them is just-
relive your childhood through them or
And-
share parts of your younger self with
and
them.
I never had that growing up, so like it's definitely a new territory for me to
Yeah.
have because it's like I never had this when I grew up, but this definitely feels pretty awesome. Like you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
That's
imagine
what makes you good dad is
Yeah.
because you didn't have it. I
Yeah.
didn't have it.
Yeah.
So we're like the best parents because we're the parents we never had.
yeah, I never had that there. Like I think like what there's like saying, but like 90% about being a father is just being present or something like that. It's like a saying. You don't have to agree with or anything else, but I'm just saying
Right.
like it's just being there. You know what I'm saying? And that's like a really strong feeling. And it's like I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I get to
Yeah.
see you guys every single night. Go to sleep. I get to say goodnight to you. But it's just really nice because like I get to be able to talk to them like they're like my best friends. I get to be able to text them when
Yeah.
say they're out. I can text them like yo, or text them like when I'm at work like what's up, or they call me annoyingly. They call me like nonstop. Like once Ava calls
Yeah.
me, she doesn't stop hanging out like talking to me about different things. You know what I'm saying? But like it's like it's friendship. It's like it goes beyond just being a father. And then when like I get to hear that I'm a dad, I feel so young still. Like you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Not that like you can be a dad at any time, really, right? Like well, there's a point, but I'm saying like. It's just like I feel so young, and I'm like, how am I a father?
Yeah.
Like I don't get it. Like I don't know how I'm a father. Like you know what
I
I'm
do
saying?
it
Like,
all the time to new people
just
at
blows
work
me away
when I'm like
sometimes.
next to them.
yeah, people don't know.
Like I always ask people to like guess my age and stuff
Yeah.
like that, especially if they don't know me. And it's kind of funny when they guess me in my early 20s and I say the age of our daughter.
Yeah.
Or like the lady at the 7-Eleven who was teaching their kid how to drive. And I was like, yeah,
we're
I
about to have
only
a-
got 5 years left. And she was like,
I know, and just to think about that.
I thought you had your
Yeah.
permit. Like, I still
Yeah,
get carded.
They thought I was
Yeah.
your son the one time.
Yeah, they thought you were
recent- that
my
was, like,
son the
2
other
nights
day,
ago.
which felt
2
made
nights
me
ago. 2 nights
feel
ago.
awful.
They were like, "Oh, it's your son." I was like,
I was like, no.
definitely not my son. But yeah, no, it's like what he's explaining. I love when like to hear that he talks about his daughter all the time and he
Yeah.
brought his daughter. Like I'd be the
Yes.
same as if I was just like that. I would be the same way. I'd bring her and everything. But like both my girls, like I just really believe like it's such a it's more than just being a father. It's a friendship and it's like,
Yeah.
it's gonna last forever. You know,
You
what I'm
could
saying?
really feel that with him. Like my
Yeah.
eyes welled up, and I don't know him like
Like
that,
this
you know?
Saturday, like we have plans, me and the girls. We're gonna be in New York and we're gonna be playing Pokemon Go. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's just like also Pokemon Go was a really nice thing to come around because it's really cool. I get to play Minecraft with them. I don't play Roblox, so I think it's a little bit too much for me. You know what I'm saying? But like I play Minecraft with them. I do things with them.
Yeah.
You know, bike with them and stuff like that. Fish with them now. It's just it's a good time. It's like it's somebody that you have a friend forever. Like you know what I mean? I never have to. Well, I have you too. But I'm saying like I never have to
I
be.
get
I
it.
have to be lonely ever again in my life. Like I have a friend, and it's more than just a daughter. It's like a best friend to me.
Yeah.
And yeah, I can't believe I'm about to have an 11-year-old. It's wild to me. Like
Yeah.
oh my god. And then Evie is growing up so fast, and it's crazy to me like how old she's getting. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's nuts, dude.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's a weird experience, man. It really, really is. And it's really cool to hear your daughter's dreams and aspirations of being a teacher and stuff like that. They want to be a
Right.
teacher, and Avi wants to be a pop singer. But like
Yes.
it's just like it's fun, dude, to hear these aspirations. 'Cause I feel like I never got to be able to explain them and exploit them to my parents. They didn't give a shit. Like you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like I didn't have anybody there. My grandma's just a hard ass. She was never gonna be like, well, if I told my grandma I wanted to be a pop singer or something like that, she would have been like, not happening. That's what my grandma would have been like. In like a loving way, she was the best grandma in the world. Like she raised me. But I'm just saying, like I never was able to say something like that to somebody. You know what I mean? I don't know. Being a father it's an amazing experience.
드는 거지.
Amazing. feeling.
전까지는 그런 생각이 전혀 안
Hearing
들어.
this is like really nice.
아, 그럼 어떤 느낌일지 약간 상상도 안 돼가지고.
아 이게 너가 세상에서 제일 사랑하는 사람 그 다음이 너 자신 너가 제일 사랑하는 두 명을 반반 닮은 존재라고. 그럼 얼마나 아름답겠어.
지금 하루 몇 살이에요?
12살에서 13살.
Well,
다르다. 하루가 이제 그런 중학교에 이제
Yeah.
입학을 하겠네요.
we just
이제
got
올해.
our stuff for her middle
네,
school.
형님 중학교 시절 어땠습니까?
Crazy.
내 중학교 시절
네.
해외에 가가지고 거기서 사립학교를 다녔는데 그러니까
오.
기숙사 학교여가지고 1년 동안 그 나라에 혼자 있었어요. 근데 거기 학교를 다니고 있는 모든 친구들이 사실상 집이 근처에 있기 때문에 주말이 딱 되면 금요일 날 이제 수업이 끝나면 그 친구들은 전부 다 자기 집으로 가서 가족이랑 같이 있고 나만 해외에서 온 상황이라 주말에 진짜 혼자 텅 빈
Oh, so he makes a
학교와
lot of songs about
기숙사에
loneliness.
남게 되는 게 13살한테는 좀 약간 좀 쉽지 않았던 것
쉽지
같아요.
않죠.
그때 할 수 있는 게 음악 듣는 것밖에 없어서 약간 워크맨 같은 걸로 이렇게 음악 들으면서 그런 외로운 시간들이 1년 동안 지속되면서 사실 그때 내 정서가 만들어진 거예요.
그게 음악에서 나오잖아요. 외로움과 슬픔과
그때는 몰랐어요. 그때는 그냥 나도 이제 어른이 되어가는구나라고 생각을 하면서
그치.
혼자 있는 법을 배우고 있다라고 생각을 했는데 지금 하루를 보면서 내가 이 나이였던 거야? 내가 이 나이 때 그랬던 거야? 하고
I can't believe I went through that at her age. Yeah, like growing up, like too, like we talked about it before. Like I feel like music was like the only thing I had. Like to be honest with you, was like growing up was so rough. It was like me living into like a motel room or hotel room or even a car for like a month or something like that. We were like homeless or whatever. All I had was music. You know what I mean? I had my 45-second Walkman. It really wasn't. It was like non-40. I just made that up, but like it wasn't like you could shake it. It would skip. But you guys know what I'm talking about. The 45 skip.
Right.
You're from the 90s. You know what I'm talking about. But anyway, well, early 2000s, not 90s. But anyway, but like music was the only thing I listened to. I remember like I think I talked about this on a Patreon video like maybe like a month ago about like all I listened to is like one album for like all day. Like it was just like you guys want to know the albums. So I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
you
name
were
it, but, like,
saying
I'm just,
it
all I listened
dropped
to.
behind something at one
Yeah,
of the
and then when I
places you were
lost it,
staying in.
yeah, and I could
you
never get
didn't
it
have
back in.
anymore.
I felt lonely. I had nothing else. Like it was the only thing I had. It was just me and my grandma. But my grandma didn't really understand what I was going through. But like I'm living in a motel room with my grandma. Can't talk to any friends because nobody knows I live in a motel room, and it's embarrassing in general. Like, you know what I'm saying, growing up so poor like that, it's just like, and like and people might be like, a motel room, that's expensive. It's not. Like back in the early days, it's like you could do deals and stuff like that, and my mom never paid anyway, so it doesn't even matter. We get kicked out like every single month, and just off to another motel room. So it was rough, but like music was all I had, and it was like it was amazing, like to be able to like listen to the music and kind of get different kind of like feelings, and like music was a really emotional. Obviously, like artists go through emotional like him, like they talk about emotional things, and you're like, holy shit, I'm going through that same thing. This is my gray area. Like I'm going through that same feeling. Is there anybody else there like that? Like, oh, I guess there is. And then you start to meet a fan base, and it's like, oh my god, like, you know what I mean? Like you're going through the same shit I'm going through.
Exactly, yeah.
Maybe not physically, but mentally you are. You're lonely just like me. We're just in two different worlds. You know what I'm saying?
And for him to see himself as like, this is what I went through. I can't see my daughter at the same age going through that.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's that type of father for her because of how lonely he felt when he was 13.
He doesn't
He
want
was
her to
like,
feel
I
lonely.
don't want her to feel
Yeah.
that lonely. So that's why she's his best friend,
Yeah.
you know, and that like, you know, moves
and
over.
and then my mom leaving me at such an early age, like 14 years old, like, you know what I mean? Like living with like the neighbor, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, that will never happen. Like that's never gonna happen. Like I'm
Yeah.
gonna be there, whether we're gonna be together no matter what. Even if we live in a cardboard box, we're gonna be together no matter what. You know what I'm saying? I'm never gonna leave my kid and give it to somebody else and be like, here you go, good luck, have fun. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah.
regretted my mom for I hated my mom for that shit. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like what I wasn't good enough for you or something? For you just to shit
It's like
me off and say
simple
goodbye?
things, not
The
even
fuck?
like going on dates and stuff like that. We bring our daughters everywhere.
Yeah,
We
that's
don't
it.
even do simple things, and when we do get time without our kids,
We don't know
we're
what to
doing
do.
something for our kids,
Yeah, we don't know
or
what to
we
do.
don't know how to act. So I completely understand this whole
Yeah,
thing, how he feels about
and
his
growing up, I
daughter.
had so many feelings of like dreams and stuff like that. Like there was dreams that was never gonna accomplish. You know what I'm saying? But now my dreams, and I'm happy with my dreams. My dreams are literally, my dreams are that my daughter's dreams will come true now. Like, and I'm happy with that. Like, that's what I want to happen. And I'm gonna make that dream happen. You know what I'm saying? So it's amazing. I love how he's talking about this is amazing that he's talking about this stuff.
아유, 오래 이야기하고 있는데 사실 슈타의
Yeah, we get too like these SUCHWITA episodes make me talk,
언제로
like,
가보고
really get
싶은지.
deep.
일단 미래는 별로 가고 싶지 않아. 미래는 솔직히 말해서 좀 두렵기도 하고 과거로 돌아간다면 다른 삶을 살아보고 싶기도 해.
뭐였을 것 같아요 그러면?
요즘 혜정이가 글을 써.
영수님이 감성 엄청 있으시잖아요.
그런 모습 보면서 나도 사실 원래는 그냥 작가 하고 싶었거든.
그렇죠.
시간을 돌아간다면 나도 그냥 글만 쓰고 그러면 참 좋겠다.
이 슈타에 항상 공통 질문이 있어요. 마지막 공통 질문. 아니 형한테 항상 물어보고 싶었던 거였어요. 왜냐면 나는 형 음악을 듣고 꿈이라는 거를 꿔봤고 그 꿈을 이뤄나갔던 가정들이 있었기 때문에 진짜 거창하지 않아도 인간 타블로라는 사람의 이루고 싶은 꿈이 있습니까?
그러니까 10년 전에 이 질문을 만약에 했다면 아니면 20년 전에 이 질문을 했다면 대답이 바로 나왔을 것 같아. 막 노래가 쏟아져 나올 정도로 할 얘기가 많았으니까 꿈이라는 그 한 글자를 갖고도. 근데 솔직히 말해서 지금 이 나이에 현재 내 위치에서는 뭔가 꿈이라는 단어가 쉬운 단어는 아닌 것 같아.
It's crazy to talk about dream.
내가
right?
어린 시절부터 지금까지
This is
살면서
wild.
겪었던 너무나도 절망스러운 순간들이 너무 많았어. 잃은 게 너무 많고 진짜 감당할 수 없을 정도로 두려웠던 순간들도 가능하다면 아무도 그런 내가 느꼈던 것들을 느끼지 않았으면 좋겠거든.
Bro, this is
심지어
what we were just
나를
talking about.
욕하는
What the
사람들도
fuck?
나를 미워하는 사람들도 내가 겪은 그런 감정은 느끼지 않았으면 좋겠어. 가능하다면. 그게 내 진심 내 꿈이야.
말했지 진실은
That's wild.
단게 싫어 쓴 게 낫더라고 했는데 웃으시면
Well, I'm gonna start
뭐가
listening to
궁금해. 어서
it.
질문해 바쁘지만 10분 정도 비는데 뭘까 나도 인터넷 위키피디아에 웬만하면 찾을 수가
That's crazy.
있는데
That's weird that we just talked about it.
Yeah.
세상이 가장 많아요 묻고 한몫을
Is this his signature, the
아무튼 우리
hat?
이제 하루 이제 아버지 하루 아빠
하루 아빠로 해줘라야.
하루 아빠 이제 사인하고 저희가 이제 마무리. 근데 영원 여기 이렇게 올려놓고
영광입니다.
네.
무슨 홀로 페임 같은.
에픽하이 타블로였습니다.
감사합니다.
하루가 기다리고 있대요.
아니 하루는 늘 기다리고 있어.
하루
Just
다음에
show
좀
like
있어가지고
넌 뭐하냐?
part of her like
하셔도
this.
돼요. 저 후배 밥 사주러 가니까.
나는 쟤 숙제해야 돼.
Yeah.
숙제라는 단어 들어본 적
You ever heard
없지?
the word homework?
그
장난 아니야.
아 진짜 저도 떨고 있고
Oh my god.
Like an
또
ages.
떨고 있다는 그게 말이 됩니까?
어서 와. BTS는 처음이지.
근데 제가 진짜 너무 뵙고 싶어가지고 꼭 진짜 보고 싶다고. 제가 대구 사람이라 가지고
본인
네.
Who's it? Who was that?
선배님이 다니셨던 대학교 뒤에 고등학교를 다녔어요.
오리지널 메이드 인 대구 동성로를 포스터 가방 메고 뛰어다니죠.
동성로에서 이게 전단지 올리고 예체능 이 분야가 사실 잘 되기 전까지가 너무 힘들잖아요.
1년이 걸릴 수도 있고 10년이 걸릴 수도 있고 20년이 걸릴 수도 있고.
안 이루어질 수도 있죠.
Guys, if you know who this
아무런
is,
재능이 없는
but-
아이였던 것 같아. 이것만큼 즐거운 게 없네.
맞아.
너무너무 이해하지. 대구에서 음악하다가 너 봐라 네가 인마 씨
그럴 줄 알았다니 임마.
불타오르네.
Like, I like it.
Alright. Amazing, bro.
These episodes
like,
are so
I feel like the
good.
SUCHWITA episodes like open me up too. Like a lot of times, like these episodes are probably really long for you watching. You're probably like, oh my god, an hour. Like, but like I really feel like this is like the way I want to kind of react to this, and I want to be able to talk to you guys because like I mean
Yeah.
like what they're having is a conversation between each other, and I kind of want to have that with you too, as well, reflecting on the video. You know what I'm saying? So like, and this is you're touching with like you know this is like talking about
When you're
some fatherhood
lonely
and
and you're
shit.
sad and
Yeah,
fatherhood
it's kinda
and all
what I went
that,
through.
it's like a bunch of
Yeah,
stuff.
and I don't want, and I kind of want to
That's
express that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of all I had was music too, and yeah, it's really nice to hear. You know, especially what he said. I know it's a joking matter where like I gotta do you want to come with me? He's like, I gotta help her with homework. It's kind of like that vibe.
It's the same
of a
thing.
parent. Like, you know what I mean?
Like we were asked to
Can you
join
go-
a
I can't do
volleyball
it.
game the
I
other
can't. I
day,
gotta-
and I was like, I gotta see what do the kids have? What are they gonna do? Like
Yeah.
it's always
And
wrapped around
even
their
though
kids.
somebody said like, hey Josh, one of my favorite things to do, right, fishing as of now. Like it's only been like a year since I've been into fishing, so I'm new to it still. But like, somebody's like Saturday, he's like, yo, you want to go fishing Saturday? It's gonna be great. We can go out. I'm like, sorry, I got Pokemon Fest. I gotta go Pokemon Go with my daughter in New York. Can't do it. It's like what? It's like sorry, it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just that feeling. It's a really good feeling. I love Tablo. Like just to hear him talk, so intelligent.
I really feel like I got what I was looking for when I watched
love
this
it.
video.
Yeah.
Was his personality. That I feel like I now know, like the type of music that he makes and the type of person he is.
And
from this.
exactly.
I didn't know he was that old. Not that that matters, you know. I just didn't know that. I also didn't know that he was a father, and I didn't know about like how close that they were.
I said that too. I
knew
think
that.
they had that talk before.
It's all the time, like in the comments and stuff, and like June puts out stuff, and we know that they're friends, and we know like the music that's made and stuff like that. But like the closeness goes a lot deeper than I thought.
Me too.
So this video really emphasized
Like they've been
all those
talking for a long
things.
time now. Like they
And
since
how
her,
they connected,
right? Or no,
like-
Song Quest, like right. So
Yeah.
it's like they've been like literally talking back and forth like for a long time now.
About the fact like when BTS started off and they were saying like that's not hip hop, and the same thing, he heard the same thing, so they like connected on that level. And the fact
Made a
of
song-
like how it all started
made a song
with
with the
like
hate comments. BTS has done that like tons of times in a way, but like BTS has always been like, especially with Tablo. I haven't heard the song, but I'm assuming the same way because he was talking about more of a creative way. It's better to just not talk about just haters, like F you haters. It's cooler to be able to like kind of make it more like complex for them. Like,
and
wait,
like
what are you
use
doing here?
the stuff
Yeah,
that
a
they
creative way of
say
doing it.
about you back at them, like you took their words and you used it and you said it, and I like that.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely interested into listening to the rest of it and not just like the clip. I also like the fact where we kind of got to hear like same scenario where like we had that ending album where we thought it was gonna be like not like the end, but like right beforehand, and they thought it was their last album too, and all of that. And then you also get to hear how he hasn't even like doesn't get that opportunity to
be able to
speak
talk
about music.
Yeah.
So I could
It's nice
feel
that
like
he's-
he had that moment and he
Yeah.
enjoyed it.
But he also
And-
said it's nice because like he hasn't talked to his member since 12 years, and it's like that's when we like that's before we even debuted.
Right.
And he loves the fact that RM and Yoongi talk within each other.
Yeah.
Like,
And he
so
said
much
like I'm
about
like
it. It's
jealous
nice.
of
Yeah.
what you have there.
And the writer
everything.
thing, I could see it because if he's a poet with rapping, I could see him being a like amazing, beautifully like written writer. You know what I'm
I
saying?
love
Like,
his like speaking voice, and
Yeah, I do
I
too.
loved like his whole personality. So
He's been very
I
chill.
just feel like it would just like be like that with the music and stuff too.
100%.
So I'm definitely gonna check out more of the I guess it was not just a single.
I
it
think-
was the album called Strawberry.
Yeah, I think I want to listen to more music from him because it's like wow, bro, like you're like the way he was explaining the gray area and stuff like you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, but and everything that he was like talking about, like it's exactly what I felt in my whole life. So it's like I love hearing stuff because it's
see
like
that
I would love to dive
There's
into your
more
music
gray,
because you're
more people in the gray area.
yeah. I would love to hear your story. You know what I'm saying? That's why I want to hear his story. So I would definitely I'm gonna be checking on Tablo all day tomorrow.
Yeah.
For sure. If you have any recommendations, let me know. Comments down below. But I'm probably gonna run through Epik.5 and stuff like that.
Which is crazy. Like, if I were able to see this video, somebody asked us, like, a while back, like, they couldn't make a concert because they were sick or something about tickets to see Epik.5 because they couldn't
They were-
go,
they were
and they were
here.
closer to
Yeah.
us. And I was like, I don't know them. Like,
Me too.
you
Yeah, we
know?
didn't go because
Or I would have.
And then they're in our area again. I think. I believe they're
Yeah.
close again, or they already passed, but we didn't know them.
Or
so,
I
mean,
would have checked him out, especially after getting to learn his personality. That's one thing for me, is learning personalities and then the music.
100%. It makes you just want to dive into his music now.
Yeah.
But anyway, also let me know, is he still on YG's record label or is he like self-produced now? You know, let me know. Comments down below. But anyway, thank you all so much. Appreciate all
thank
you
you
hanging
so
out with
much.
us. Sorry it was so long, but like these SUCHWITA episodes, if you look at our reactions, majority of them are very long.
They're
because
very long.
It's just a conversation to have. Like, I don't want to just run through and just watch the video and not really talk that much. Like,
I
it's
probably could
a lot to talk about.
even longer.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, there's a lot to talk about, and I would love to talk about it. I'm sorry it's so long, but like, I don't want to see her like the video is 30 minutes and be like 35 minutes. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
well, you didn't really talk about much. You just watched it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, thank you all so much. Appreciate you hanging out. And yeah, we'll see you all in the next video.
Yeah.
Peace out.